Hi, I'm Mayor Melanie Kebler, and I'm excited to share some highlights from the last year. Before we get started, here are some quick facts from 2023. We've completed 627 permits to create 1,150 housing units, worked with local community groups to issue 18 proclamations, won over $28 million in infrastructure-related grants alone, and hosted our very first meeting with the Confederated Tribes of Warm Springs. Now, we're going to hear from 6 staff from across the city to describe accomplishments that showcase our council goals. Let's start by hearing from Bend Fire and Rescue.
Hi, I'm Todd Riley, Fire Chief for Bend Fire and Rescue. Thank you to our community for voting to pass the fire levy. When I started with Bend Fire and Rescue 20 years ago, Bend was half the size it is now. Since then, we've gotten busier and busier. We've added fire stations and hired firefighters to keep up with the demands of a growing community. I hope that none of you ever have to call 911. But if you do, know that you'll be getting some of the best care available. This is the 5th year in a row that Bend Fire and Rescue has received an American Heart Association award for our treatment of patients who experience heart attacks. Your support means that we can be there for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Thank you, Chief Riley, and thank you to all of our first responders for their service to our community. Next, I'll pass it over to Brittany to talk about an incredible infrastructure project we completed that will improve traffic flow, increase safety, and protect the local environment.
Hi, I'm Brittany Barker, Principal Engineer for the City of Bend. When I started at the city, one of my first assignments was to work on the Newport Avenue Improvement Project. After 2 years that included supply chain issues and a global pandemic, we fully opened the Newport Corridor in May of this year. We replaced old sewer and water lines that were deteriorating under the road, made the sidewalks continuous throughout the corridor, improved bicycle safety, and installed a new roundabout. Finally, and most importantly, the project allowed us to put in a new stormwater system that catches pollutants before they get into the Deschutes River. A big thank you to all of the businesses and neighbors along Newport who were so patient during construction.
Thank you, Brittany. I'm proud to announce that the Newport Corridor Improvement Project won an American Public Works Association 2023 Project of the Year Award. Huge kudos to our team who worked so hard on this project. Next, I'll hand it over to Chief Krantz to talk with us about how we're using data to communicate with our community.
Hi, I'm Mike Krantz, Police Chief for the City of Bend. We want to empower our community to get accurate and timely information on crime statistics and other relevant public safety data. This year, we launched a comprehensive data dashboard that details calls for service, crime trends, and other critical data mapped for your street, your neighborhood, and your city. The dashboard updates daily with information sourced from the Deschutes County 911 database. Visit policedata.bendoregon.gov to check it out.
Thank you, Chief Krantz. Check out the website he referenced at policedata.bendoregon.gov for more info. Next, Amy will tell us about the important work being done at the Lighthouse Navigation Center.
Hi, I'm Amy Fraley, Senior Program Manager for Houselessness Solutions at the City of Bend. In July, the Lighthouse Navigation Center celebrated 1 year of operations in Central Oregon. Over those 12 months, the Navigation Center, operated by Shepherd's House, provided shelter and meals to thousands of community members in need. 230 households were moved into more permanent housing. In February, the Stepping Stone shelter opened as an emergency shelter. Since then, it has remained at capacity with Neighbor Impact providing housing and services for up to 56 people in need. The City of Bend also supported the development and opening of the first outdoor shelter in Bend. Operated by Central Oregon Villages, it saw its first graduate move to more permanent housing this summer. We're proud to have these critical resources in Bend. Thank you to our partners for devoting so much of their time and care to the success of shelters in Bend.
Thank you, Amy. We're so grateful to have these resources for our community. Next, Michaela will share a new approach to bringing local government into your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Michaela Oliver, Community Relations Manager for the City of Bend. We've heard a desire from the community for more opportunities to engage with each other and local government. This year, we created the Bend Block Party trailer, and we use it at neighborhood gatherings across the city, including State of the City last September. We want our local government to be welcoming and accessible for everyone. This program helps counselors and staff meet people where they are in places like local parks and neighborhood streets.
Thanks, Michaela. I can't wait for more events like State of the City. Now, Mike will talk with us about how we're working hard to protect a critical resource, the award-winning water that we deliver to homes across Bend.
Hi, I'm Mike Bittner, Utilities Department Director for the City of Bend. I'm proud to share that our conservation efforts have helped us lower the amount of water we're using over the past years, even though our population has grown. In 2022, we reached the lowest amount of water used per person in 10 years. And get this, 7 million gallons of water were saved over the past year just by the city's sprinkler inspection program. Thank you for partnering with us to help conserve this precious resource.
Thank you for joining me on this end-of-year recap. Looking forward into 2024, there's a lot of important work still to be done and exciting community projects that will be getting going. Next year, we will start talking about the design for Hawthorne Overcrossing, a bridge for pedestrians and cyclists that spans the railroad and the parkway. That area right around the 3rd Street corridor is prime for revitalization and development. We'll also see continued work on improving our transportation system, including finishing the Wilson Avenue Corridor Improvements Project and fully opening that corridor. I'm proud that our city is investing funds and time into our core area and can't wait to see the outcome. We will also dive into the work of advancing the city's commitment to equity through creating new programs to help community members who've experienced acts of bias and discrimination. I'm excited that Bend is one of the newest members of the Strong Cities Network, a global network of cities dedicated to addressing all forms of hate, extremism, and polarization. This membership will be key in helping us to create a violence prevention framework and continue to further our goal of making our city a place where everyone feels welcome and safe. Bend, it's my honor to serve as your mayor and work with my fellow city councilors to make sure our community is a great place for everyone to live, work, and play. Thank you to everyone who wrote us an email, came to a meeting, and gave us your input on how we reach that goal. Here at the city, we look forward to what we can all accomplish together as we head into 2024. Take care, and we'll see you next year.